Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn and Speak. I'm Alex, and today, we've got a really useful episode for you. We'll be exploring 5 tricky words that people often use in everyday conversations, but might not fully understand.
Hi, everyone. That's right, Alex. Today's words are commonly used in daily life, but they can be confusing. We're going to break them down, explain them, and show you how to use them in your conversations.
Here are the 5 words we'll be talking about today. Intricate, reluctant, subtle, arbitrary, exhausted.
Let's get started with the first word, intricate.
Intricate. Definition: very detailed and complicated, often involving many small parts.
Alex, I was trying to understand the instructions for assembling this new bookshelf, and they were so intricate.
I know what you mean. When something is intricate, it has many small, detailed parts that make it complicated.
Right. For example, if you look at a complex piece of machinery or a detailed pattern, you could call it intricate.
Exactly. Something that takes time and effort to figure out because of its complexity. Let's give an example with Sarah and Eric.
This design looks so intricate. How did you create something with so many tiny details?
It took a lot of patience, but once you break it down, it's not as difficult as it seems.
Reluctant. Definition: unwilling or hesitant to do something.
Next up, we have reluctant. I was reluctant to try sushi for the first time because I wasn't sure if I'd like it.
Reluctant means you don't really want to do something or you feel hesitant about it, right?
Exactly. For example, someone might be reluctant to speak in front of a crowd if they're shy.
Good example. Now let's see how Sarah and Eric use it in a conversation.
I'm reluctant to start that new project. It seems really complicated.
I understand, but once you start, you'll see that it's not so bad.
Subtle. Definition: not obvious or easily noticeable, delicate or understated. The third word is subtle. This one's interesting because it's often about things you don't notice right away.
Yes. Subtle means something that's not immediately obvious or is very slight, like a small change in someone's tone of voice that you might miss if you're not paying attention.
Exactly. You might say the flavor of a dish has subtle hints of spice, meaning it's there, but it's not overpowering.
Right. Let's hear Sarah and Eric use subtle in their conversation.
Did you notice the subtle change in the music? It became a bit softer, but not everyone noticed.
Yeah, it was really well done. Just enough to make a difference without being too obvious.
Arbitrary. Definition: based on random choice or personal whim, rather than any reason or system.
Now, let's talk about arbitrary. I sometimes feel like the rules at work are so arbitrary. They don't seem to follow any logical pattern.
That's a great example. Arbitrary means something is done without any real reason, or it's random. Like when decisions are made that don't seem to have a logical explanation.
Exactly. For example, if someone picks a restaurant just because they feel like it, without any specific reason, that's an arbitrary choice.
Perfect. Let's check in with Sarah and Eric to see how they use it.
Why did you choose this color for the wall? It seems kind of arbitrary.
I just picked it randomly. I didn't really think about it.
Exhausted. Definition: extremely tired, physically or mentally. Our final word is exhausted. I'm sure everyone can relate to this one.
Absolutely. When you're exhausted, you feel completely drained of energy, whether it's from physical activity or mental stress.
Exactly. It's stronger than just being tired. You might be exhausted after a long day of work or after running a marathon.
Definitely. Now, let's hear Sarah and Eric talk about it.
I'm completely exhausted after that hike.
Yeah, that was intense. I need to rest for a while too.
And there you have it. 5 difficult words that you can use in your daily life. Intricate. Reluctant. Subtle. Arbitrary. Exhausted.
These words come up a lot, so now you can use them with confidence. Don't forget to practice them in conversations to make them stick. Thanks for joining us on Learn and Speak. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let us know what words you'd like to learn next.
Absolutely. And if you want to improve even more, make sure to listen to this episode again, or try writing your own sentences with these words. See you next time.